Yo, welcome back to another episode of The Source. Last night was okay. I mean, NBA split against the spread. Props weren't that great. Main baseball picks did go 3-2, a turn of profit though. Two more playoff games tonight. In this video, I'm talking about Hawks Sixers Game 4. Let's get into it.
Welcome to The Source. The Source. The Source. Hey, get the Source.
All right, like I said, Game 4. Philly's up 2-1 in this series. Line open Atlanta plus 3.5. Early money as of 7 p.m. last night. All over Philly. I think it was like 81%, 83% of the money on the Sixers as of 7 p.m. Check out this morning, though. Here comes that Atlanta Hawks money. Now, a couple books dropped their line from 3.5 down to 3, and the consensus line did move. So we're looking at Atlanta plus 3 now, but I don't want to overreact to this line movement because a lot of books still have it at 3.5, and a lot of books already had it at 3. So it was really only 2 or 3 books that dropped the line. It wasn't like a crazy everyone dropped it kind of situation. So the consensus line is now Atlanta plus 3. A lot of books still have 3.5. Philly's offense came to play in Game 3. Joel Embiid had 8 assists. Joel Embiid hasn't had 8 assists since April 19th against the Golden State Warriors. What does that mean? It means Philly came in there. Doc Rivers came in here fully anticipating the collapse of the Hawks defense on Joel Embiid. Embiid is not really a facilitator of the offense, so Doc Rivers and the Sixers offense made it real easy for him, gave him easy outs. I think 4 out of his 8 assists were on Ben Simmons' cut to the basket. He found Korkmaz for a couple threes. Just easy looks. Actually, Ben Simmons, that was the best game I've seen Ben Simmons play in a long time. But I'm not here to ramble on about Game 3. We are here to place a bet on Game 4. So what adjustments did we see? Help us give us an idea of what's going to happen here. Well, like I said, Ben Simmons doing a lot of work down low, and I'm not just talking about those backdoor cuts. Ben Simmons was passing the ball off from the point, then running down to the low block, finding his spot, and straight posting up Tony Snell, Bogdanovich, Solomon Hill, whoever the Hawks were putting on him. Simmons was looking like Elton Brand out there, backing him down with those little jump hooks. I bet Philly, so I was loving it. Philadelphia dominated Atlanta in the paint. And if you're looking at the numbers, you're like, yo, paint points was 66-58 Sixers. That's not really dominated. No, I'm not talking about the total points. I'm talking about efficiency here, man. Tobias Harris went 8 for 11 on shots inside the paint. Joel Embiid went 6 for 8 on shots inside the paint, including who knows how many free throws that he got out of those. Simmons went 7 from 11 from inside the paint. Look at that efficiency, man. That's just straight controlling the game from inside. Now, some good news for the Hawks. In Game 3, they went 6 for 23 from 3. Why is that good news? Because that is nothing like anything we've seen from the Hawks this whole postseason. In Game 1, they went 20 for 47. So in Game 3, I'm not just talking about shooting 26%. Only 23 three-point attempts. In Game 1, they took 47 threes. Now they're only taking 23. Listen, at this point, it's pretty obvious that ever since the Sixers switched Ben Simmons onto Trae Young and that other guy that has length, his name's like Thibault or whatever, however you say it. Ever since Sixers started putting those guys on Trae Young, made him play against some length, they've completely controlled this series. Now, why did I bring up Atlanta's poor three-point shooting? Because I truly believe the Hawks can still steal one of these games if they turn one of these games into a three-point shootout, and just to a straight shootout. They're coming off a bad night shooting, most likely will bounce back. Philly's missing one of their main shooters in Danny Green. Table set for the Hawks possibly to steal this. Now, when I first saw all the money on Philly as a road favorite, my immediate reaction was to fade them and take Hawks plus 3.5, and that was my lean all through last night and this morning. Now that the money's coming back towards the Hawks, I think I'm going to switch ships onto Philly. I really need to see what this money's going to do and how the line reacts for the rest of this morning into the afternoon. But as of right now, for this video's sake, I'm gonna throw Philly -3 up here as the pick, and I think most likely that will be the pick. I'm just not gonna lock it in yet. I need to see what the money's gonna do and how the line reacts for the rest of this day. If the Hawks money's gonna keep coming in, I need to see how the books are gonna react to that. If they're gonna drop this to 2.5, if they're gonna keep dropping it, that tells me something about how the books analysts feel. VIP sheets going out 5 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you check your texts and emails for that. Full baseball ticket, NBA picks for both games, totals, props, all that'll be on there. Let's have a big money night. I will talk to you on Twitter.